Your first and last name and where you're from, please.
Quinn Rogers. I'm from Walika, Oklahoma.
Oh,
Kind of another Oklahoma, southeast part of Oklahoma.
So you're not worried about shooting in the wind, being from Oklahoma?
No.
The weather here took a weird turn, and you got some wind that's a little unusual for Tennessee. That played into your game at all?
I think it actually helped me. It kind of give me that. Some people shoot good in the wind, some people don't. I think it really helped me. We didn't hold a lot of wind, but it was switchy, and that's a lot what we see back home. I think it played in my advantage for sure.
You're one of the handful of new people at the AG Cup. You know, there's a bunch of guys, Oklahoma guys also, that have done it every year. But as one of the new guys, how is the competition? This is pretty much the pinnacle of money PRS.
Yeah. So this is my first year in the AG Cup, but not my first year of shooting. I've shot against these guys before in the past. They beat me before. I've beat them before. It's just another match.
When there's $1,000 per stage out there, though, and a chance at Sunday where there's 30 grand on the podium, 50 grand, another 10 in stages, does that change the way you shoot? Is that the back of your mind?
No. End goal is just shoot my game.
Right on.
That's the goal right there.
As far as money goes, where do you stand with stage money so far?
No stage money. I'm slow and steady. That's just the way I shoot. I had 3 chances at stage money over the past 2 days, missed them by a handful of seconds. So I was there, I was close, but I'm not going to try to rush through there. That's when I get to missing.
The good news is you get to shoot on Sunday, and there's some dudes going home with stage money who don't.
Mm-hmm.
And the big money is at the end of the day tomorrow. Is that in the back of your mind?
My goal is to get all my hits, and one of those top 3 slots is what I'm aiming for. I'm not going to go for stage wins. I'm going for one of them cups.
I like it. Take me through your rifle.
All right, we'll just start from the top. I'm shooting Leupold Mark 5, 525 PR2. Rings, I'm shooting Hawkins. Andy Hawkins makes my scope rings. Action, Impact, Tate Streeter. Ran it ever since I started. The barrel is a Krieger 4-groove spun up by Joe Walls with Exodus rifles. I'm shooting an Ace muzzle brake. The JTAC crew, Tate, Austin, Clay, they've kind of come up with a muzzle brake this year and running it. Foundation stocks, shooting one of their stocks. Bottom metal is a new one by Joe Walls with Exodus 2. That's my bottom metal. I've been back and forth with triggers. I usually shoot Bix and Andy. Just so happened this match I'm shooting a Trigger Tech.
Okay.
I had to think for a minute. I've shot them all. Trying to think of what else there is. That's about it. Oh, I'm shooting bipod is a Thunder Beast, and then I've got a Anarchy rail made by Kent Rush. It's an kind of adjustable weighted Arca rail.
Okay. What's the caliber of the rifle?
6-dasher.
Cool. There's a 16-year-old girl that's basically skull dragging this whole field.
She's good.
Where in the world else can the best top 1% include a high school junior?
Mm-hmm.
Is that even a consideration? I know you've shot against her before. You've seen what she can do.
She's good.
Is that in the back of your mind at all?
I would say this plays into her. She's very strong at K&M Eastern style matches. I've shot against her back home, and I fare very good against her back home, kind of in a more field style, I'm a very field style Western type shooter. That's just what I'm good at. She's good at positional, shooting fast. So she's, this is going to be her wheelhouse compared to mine. I'm just going to try to hope for small targets, a little bit of wind, and hope that I can get more points than her.
There's a question to everybody, and I know that, if I'd asked Francis or Allison, their answer would have been no, but do you feel like it's an advantage that we're going back to zero to start Sunday?
Oh, definitely. definitely, for sure. For sure.
You think you can win?
Oh, without a doubt, without a doubt. I went back today, and each shooter can reflect back on the last 2 days, and you can see where you left points on the table. And I actually squeaked in with a 0. I zeroed stage 1 of day 1. It was the tires all the way down there in the bottom, and I took a 0 on it. I had a couple mental errors today, and you give me a 5, which is a medium score on the tires, and then you can kind of add them up, and I'm 3rd place on the match. So it's very there. I just got to keep my head in it and shoot to my capabilities.
There you go. That's everything I needed. You're off the hook, man.
Thanks, sir.
Nice to meet you, Quinn.
You've made it this far in the video, and for that, we thank you. If you're enjoying the content, please consider subscribing. It helps the channel, and we'll keep the uploads coming.